going on, guys? This is Brian with Simpleman's Comics in collaboration with Comic Book Speculation Investing. In this video, I'm going to give you my weekly picks for new comic books that are coming out Wednesday, June 13th, 2018. Now, if this is your first time here, please consider subscribing to my channel. That way you'll never miss a future video. Tomb Raider Inferno #1 kicks off the week. This comes from Dark Horse Publishing. Attorney is on high alert. They know Lara Croft is coming, and now, under the shrewd command of a new officer, they're ready for any surprises. But Laura is steadfast in her quest to uncover their secrets. Though typically equally prepared, this time Laura may just find herself one step behind. Batman Prelude to the Wedding, Batgirl vs. Riddler #1. On the eve of Batman's wedding to Catwoman, two of Gotham City's finest minds clash. In her role as Oracle, Barbara Gordon wired all of her allies together, but when the Riddler takes on Batgirl, will he tear everything asunder? Detective Comics #982. This is the cursing of Gotham City. The abduction of a child by a strange, militant, religious sect of Gotham's homeless takes Batman into the city's darkest subterranean tunnels and into the upside-down world of the vicious spirit, Deacon Blackfire. There's a regular cover by Sebastian Fiamara. There's also a regular priced variant by Mark Brooks. Flash #48. This is part 2 to Flash War. Barry Allen and Wally West are brought to the future to stand trial for the murder of Eobard Thawne. But a terrible truth is uncovered when they reach the court, and Wally West is confirmed with something he never even realized he lost. We have a regular cover by Howard Porter. There's also a regular priced variant by Francesco Mattina. Hawkman #1. This comes right out of the events of Dark Knight's Metal. An explorer of the ancient and unknown, Hawkman finds himself embroiled in a long-standing mission to discover the true purpose of his many reincarnations. Carter races around the globe trying to piece together an ancient prophecy, but will he be able to face down his past lives lurking around every corner? There's a regular cover by Brian Hitch, and there's a gorgeous regular priced variant for this as well. If you see this variant out there, I would recommend definitely picking up, because not only is it gorgeous, but I don't think it's going to be heavily ordered. Immortal Men #3. This is part 3 to the End of Forever. The Immortal Men have risked everything to save otherwise unremarkable teenager Caden Park. But neither Caden nor the immortal heroes who saved him know the crucial role he's predicted to play in the upcoming war between the Immortal Men. So when the hero Reload falls into the horrifying hands of the Bloodless, Caden Park must learn the secret history of the DC Universe and the truth behind his family heritage, and fast, before the Batman Who Laughs has all his pawns in play. Man of Steel #3. The merciless killer and zealot calling himself Rogol Zar has searched the cosmos for Superman, and when he reaches the Fortress of Solitude, his actions will cut Superman to the core. Plastic Man #1. Meet Eel O'Brien, a petty thug, thief, and con artist who runs a strip club. He's also dead, at least according to the gang that tossed him out like last week's garbage. Literally. Don't worry though, he bounced back from all that. Now he's trying to make a new life for himself, but the effort is stretching him pretty thin. How can he get revenge on his old boss, keep a street kid out of trouble, make a dancer fall in love with him, and stop a mysterious society from taking over the world? Eel has no idea. There's a regular cover by Aaron Lopresti. There's also a regular priced variant by Amanda Connor. Suicide Squad #43. This is part 3 to Constriction. Trained to kill by Cobra, Deadshot's daughter may be even more deadly than her father. Batman and Deadshot must face her down and stop her before she kills both of them and all of Cobra. There's a regular cover by Gail March. There's also a regular priced variant by Francesco Mattina. Titans Special #1. The events of Metal and No Justice have left the team in tatters, but a strange new threat has emerged to lead Nightwing to reassemble the Titans with a mix of old blood and new. A rash of metahuman power fluctuations are threatening people around the globe, and only the friends who grew up as superheroes can help those whose powers have grown out of control. It all starts in this special, kicking off a bold new direction. Also, there is rumor that Lobo's daughter is going to make her first appearance in this comic. Analog #3. This is from Image Comics. I've really enjoyed the first 2 issues. I'm going to continue to pick this one up. In this issue, Jack's partner Una crashes a meeting of white nationalists and ends up making a real mess. Mostly of them, but also for herself. Jack's got to get to a briefcase to Tokyo in time, but he's not going to leave her to twist in the wind. Plus, Jack's new nemesis in our government keeps the heat on. There's a regular cover by David O'Sullivan. There's also a regular priced variant by John McCrae and Mike Spicer. Dead Hand #3. This is another comic I really enjoyed reading so far. In this issue, a new spy sets his sights on Mountain View, Roger's secret is revealed, and Harriet refuses to trust killers that surround her. If you like Cold War, if you like spy stories, this is definitely a comic you want to be picking up. Magic Order #1. This comes from Mark Millar and Olivia Coipel. This is also going to be the first comic from Mark Millar that's been optioned for Netflix. So, there's going to be 4 different covers for it. There's a regular Olivia Coipel cover. There's a Coipel black and white cover. There's also a regular priced Adam Hughes variant and a regular priced blank variant. Oblivion song #4. In this issue, Nathan Cole is taken deeper into Oblivion than he's ever journeyed before, and what he finds there is astounding. Stellar #1. This is a new series from Image. Stellar was taken as a child and transformed into the ultimate weapon, one that would end an intergalactic war. She succeeded at everything except finding peace. Reduced to a bounty hunter, she scours the world she's broken, searching for redemption. But there are other weapons loose in the galaxy who just can't leave the war behind them. If anyone's good at writing sci-fi comics, it's definitely Image, so I'm going to pick this one up, and I recommend you do the same. Weatherman #1. This is another new series from Image Comics. Nathan Bright had it all: an awesome girlfriend, a kick-ass dog, and a job as the #1 weatherman on terraformed Mars. But when he's accused of carrying out the worst terrorist attack in human history, an event that wiped out nearly the entire population of Earth, Nathan becomes the most wanted man alive and the target of a manhunt that spans the galaxy. But is Nathan truly responsible for such a horrific crime? And why can't he remember? There's 3 different covers for this. There's a regular Nathan Fox cover. There's a regular price Marcos Martin variant. There's also an incentive variant by Matteo Scalera. I really like this incentive variant. I don't know how well it's going to do, but I love the cover on it. I hope the story's good. So I'm going to go ahead and make this my pick of the week. Deadpool Assassin #1. The regenerating degenerate and his old pal Weasel are back, and they're imposing their special brand justice on any of the other killers for hire who don't live up to the moral code. Starting with a dangerous operation that'll take Deadpool into the heart of a castle filled with ninja. There's a regular Mark Bagley cover. There's also a regular price variant by Bill Sienkiewicz. Marvel Rising #1. Squirrel Girl meets Miss Marvel for the very first time when Doreen Green volunteers as head counselor for an extracurricular computer programming class. Little does she know that junior counselor Kamala Khan moonlights as crime-fighting superhero Miss Marvel. But this coding configuration is more than just ones and zeros, and when a mysterious new supervillain shows her face, will our heroes be able to save the day without blowing their secret identities? There's 3 different covers for this. There's a regular cover, there's a regular price Ryan Gonzalez connecting variant, there's also an incentive variant by Stacey Lee. Thor #1. Thor Odinson has regained his mantle, and with it, a wild new world of trouble on his mighty hands. The artifacts of Asgard have been scattered across the earth, and to reclaim them, Thor will have to face some ugly truths. Now this comic's going to ship with 9 different covers. There's a regular Mike DeMundo cover, there's a connecting variant by Carrie Andrews, there's a blank variant, there's another connecting variant by James Herron, there's an incentive variant by Russell Donovan, there's an incentive variant by Christian Ward, there's an incentive variant by Assad Ribic, there's also an incentive remastered color variant by Jack Kirby, and an incentive remastered sketch variant by Jack Kirby. Venom #2. Long ago, a mythical monster once terrorized both humanity and the Centaur alike. Now it's awake and it's angry. To make matters worse, this ancient horror has a unique influence over the Venom symbiote, an influence that threatens to sever Eddie Brock's connection with his other. If he survived the first issue, that is. There's 3 different covers for this. There's a regular Ryan Stegman cover, there's a regular priced variant by Mike DeMundo, there's also an incentive variant by Sam Keith. Starboy #1. This is based on the hit song by artist Weeknd. The city of Alphatron is in the grip of a crime wave as the terrifying Jack the Chef Smiley has unified all criminal organizations with his ruthlessness and strategic genius. Not content with brutally murdering his victims, Smiley also feasts upon their flesh. The citizens live in fear, and the police have been directly targeted. Walk Through Hell #2. The first issue is absolutely fantastic. Garth Ennis, absolutely brilliant. I'm going to pick this one up because I'm staying in it for the long haul. The Rot #2. This comes from Source Point Press. The thing that was once the man Dwight Cochran, now known as the Rot, is leaving a plague-like trail of bodies in his wake. But he finds that he isn't alone in the world as the residents of Bumtown rally to his side. Meanwhile, the CDC is on his tail as heaven itself activates an avatar of the Rot's destruction. The world comes crashing. Deep Roots #2. This comes from Vault Comics, and as you know, I love me some Vault Comics. As 2 worlds bleed each other for survival, infection spreads in the city, threatening to turn the bones of London to dust. Meanwhile, the Otherworld's rusting protector must face the horror wrought by the modern age. There's a regular cover by Danny Strips. There's also a regular priced cover B by Val Rodriguez. So there it is. Those are my picks for new comics that are coming out Wednesday, June 13th, 2018. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Check out my Patreon page for great rewards. This is Brown with Simpleman's Comics in collaboration with Comic Book Speculation Investing. And I'll see you guys next time.